Hey guys!
We're here today to do a video that's very special to us because this band, Trve Cvlt Clvb, is led by none other than the beautiful, the handsome, the
godly,
the metrosexual Asim from bands such as Winter Sun and Damnation Plan, amongst others. The list is almost as long as Mikel Salo.
I know, he's becoming Mikel Salo.
You know he's going to watch this video. And you know,
I don't know if he'll take it as a compliment.
Probably not. Probably not. But you know what? It's out there now.
Well, something he has in common with Mikel Salo is he likes to bless different bands and different
with his greatness?
With his greatness and his great vocals.
Wow, you just like saved yourself there. You were kind of digging a hole. You were diggy hole, and then halfway through you're like, shit, this is not getting me anywhere. So let me find a way to kind of dig myself out of this hole. And you did a wonderful job at it, I must say. All right, so we're here to check out the video. Trve Cvlt Clvb is the name of the band. The name of the song is Empty Alley. And like I said, this features Asim from Winter Sun and Damnation Plan on vocals. This is his new band, his new project. It features some other guys. I don't want to say who they are because I don't know if people know who they are because they wear like, not a mask, but they wear something to cover their face kind of thing. So I think it's kind of like they're kind of incognito as far as who the rest of the band members are. So I don't want to... I don't want to open mouth and insert foot.
You don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, like Asim, I know he's there, so we're just gonna go with him. But we have other friends that are part of this band. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Some fun, rushing outside to kill some time, trying to find a place to go and be myself, but no. Going headstrong, I'm on fire, bleeding my heart out of all my desires. Broke the chains, going out of control, ready to roll with the devil's soul. Six bottles of rum, down my pills, down the drain. The only thing that keeps me going fucking insane. Now I'm breathing and I am alive. I feel a human for the very first time. Broke the chains, going out of control, ready to take on the devil's role. Out of control.
So, what did you think? By the way, hold on, sorry, before you start, I think this video was done by Yanni from Whispered.
Really?
I'm almost sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was.
I was just I really liked the video, him walking through the streets, which made me really miss Finland.
You know it's Finland. You know how you know it's Finland?
With the scooters.
The scooters. There's scooters everywhere. You know it's Finland.
I think he kept them in there for comedic purposes.
I hope he didn't take one.
And then especially when it said out of control and it's showing the scooters.
When we were in Finland last year, he was totally out of control with the scooters, especially when we went to Tampere.
Yeah, and then he also went on a scooter with his arm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, let's not go down that road. It's a painful road to go down.
But the guy has a lot of balls. I mean, imagine.
Well, he's got 2 of them. Yeah. I don't know if that's a lot, but
imagine like hurting your arm on one of them and then using it to get to a bar.
Yeah, and then exactly. But anyways, let's move on from that and let's get into the song. So, what did you think?
I mean, it's very different from a lot of the stuff he does in the other bands he is. But I mean, difference always really nice, especially with Asim. And I really love this, especially because I'm starting to get more into the whole electronic metal scene.
I don't know if you would call this metal, but it's definitely have like an electronic rock, like a techno rock feel to it, electronic rock feel to it. The only thing, first of all, let me start with, I have only one small negative, but let me start with the positives. I love his vocals on this track. We already know he's a great vocalist. Yeah. I love the vocals on this track. I
just love to listen to stuff with him as the lead singer.
He just has a great delivery. He has a great tone, great delivery, and he kills it. I like the lyrics of the track. I like the nuances that he gives to the delivery of the lyrics throughout the track. I really enjoy that. And I heard when we were in Tampere last year, he showed me the demos that he had at the time. So it was not the finished product, but it was as close to the finished product as what he had. And I listened to almost the whole album until like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that in the hotel room.
Wait, this was in Tampere.
In Tampere, while you were sleeping when we came back from the bar. We were at the bar we went out for dinner with everybody after the sauna. Then we went drinking with Yanni. And then
we went to another bar.
Yeah, so that was like 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock when they kicked us out of the bar. The girl was really pissed off. She kept saying, this is the last drink. You guys got to get out of here. So when we went back to the hotel, Lapland Hotels, that's where we were staying. Shout out to Lapland Hotels. We listened to this. Not this song. You showed me a bunch of demos. And I was really impressed with the demo. At the time, we not even had a name for the band. They not even had an idea what they were going to call the band. So I feel like I've been part of the process because I listened to it in the earlier stages, and I've known about this for a long time, like almost since the beginning of the project, if you will. So it's nice now to finally see the finished product. Now, the only thing I would have changed is the solo. All right, I understand why they went with the keyboard solo versus a guitar. I feel like the reason why they did that is because the song has so much keyboard in it.
Yeah.
That it's the logical thing to put a keyboard solo in a song that has so much keyboard in it. Also, I think they want to have a sound that's different from all the other bands that they're involved in. You know what I mean? So throwing perhaps a guitar solo there to them felt like that's the normal thing that you would do in a song like this. And we want to have this project feel and sound different. So let's do a keyboard solo.
But to me, I didn't know if there was going to be that type of solo because
I kind
of thought it was just going to be like a nice keyboard part, but not a solo.
Yeah, the solo surprised me because I wasn't expecting a solo because the track is so jovial. I thought there was just going to be maybe a small little like bridge there, and then it would go back into.
But
I
like how they did it though, because they added a very very heavy guitar and with the solo, so they kind of merged both.
Okay, so for me, I feel like because the song, and I'm going to explain why I feel this way. I'm not just going to say I wish it was a guitar solo. All right, I'm going to say this. From this perspective, the song has a lot of keyboard, right? The guitars are not as predominant. The guitars are there, but even in the parts that they're there, they're not heavy. They have a nice melody to it, but they're not heavy. They don't have... You don't walk away from this song saying this is a heavy song, because it's not. It's like very radio friendly. It has a pop feel to it. So, because the song has a lot of keyboard already in it, but it doesn't have a lot of guitar presence, I feel like a guitar solo would actually give a little bit of a push to the track because you're introducing something that you haven't really heard much of it, at least not in the forefront of the song, up until that point. The keyboard, we already heard a lot of keyboard all the way there. You're just kind of like repeating yourself by putting a keyboard solo there. I understand why, and I understand in the context of the song, it works, but I felt that at that time, I wanted something different. I already heard a lot of keyboards. The guitar was very fainted. Throw me a little bit of a. It doesn't even have to be an epic guitar solo.
Yeah.
It's just like a nice little melody.
But in the solo, the guitars did get to shine a bit when they became really, really heavy.
Still, to me, I felt that if you want to do that way with the guitars and keyboard together, then you move the guitars to the forefront and you put the keyboard behind
you
it.
make the keyboard.
You make the keyboard the bass, make the underlying melody, but the majority of the sound that you're listening to is coming from the guitar. It could be the same exact melody, but in reverse. Have the keyboard behind it to have that underlying coat, that underlying bass, and then you put the guitar on top to do the same melody as the keyboard, but the guitar jumps into the forefront. Because in the whole song, you feel like the keyboard is in the forefront, the guitar is underneath it. So to me, in the solo, they should have done the reverse of it, so that you switch it. So in your ears, when you listen to the song, there's a switch there, and it doesn't sound as linear. It creates a little bit of a break before you come back again to it. So to me, I would have changed that. Personally, that's how I would have went with the song.
Even the song without a solo would
still work.
Would still work because just with like a nice
they could have used this
melody,
the same melody that the video starts with.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to the early before the vocals come in. That keyboard melody.
With nothing else.
Nothing else.
Just scenery.
Just that. And just that for maybe like 10 seconds, whatever.
Yeah, kind of like a bridge. And
like a bridge and then go back again. That would have worked as well. Perhaps, in my opinion, that
would have been better than
going
solo.
with a solo.
Yeah.
I agree with you. That would have... Those two choices for me, either the one we just came to an agreement now, or what I said before about the guitar. To me, either one or the other would make the song better. But having said that, I really like... I can't hate.
Yeah.
I really like this. This is smashing to pieces with a great vocalist.
I don't know about that. Now you're just being disrespectful to everyone else in the band.
Okay. And to Asim.
Well,
Asim, I said it with a great vocalist, but still. All right, guys. This is it for today. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.